It's a presidential visit to Texas that's been widely criticized, scrutinized, and for some, feared. In his last presidential visit, President Donald Trump is expected to arrive in Alamo, Texas on Tuesday in an attempt to mark the incomplete construction of his long-promised border wall. Despite facing a second impeachment for inciting insurrection on January 6, Trump will arrive Tuesday morning in the Rio Grande Valley. It's a move that has Texas on edge and tensions are running dangerously high, according to Hidalgo County Judge Richard Cortez. I urge both sides to keep passions in check because ultimately the Rio Grande Valley has a unique opportunity to demonstrate to the world that peaceful public discourse is more effective than public violence, Cortez tweeted ahead of the presidential visit. Trump's visit to Texas. Should Trump head to Texas after facing impeachment for an insurrection? Texas Representative Vincent Gonzalez of McAllen also weighed in about Trump's visit. This is a time for good South Texas American pride to beam into our communities and to not allow ourselves to be used like an old rag by a modern-day traitor, Gonzalez said. Gonzalez added that Texans should not be deceived about President Trump's motive for the trip. Don't be fooled. President Trump does not care about the people of South Texas, this country, or the rule of law, Gonzalez added. This individual fomented an attack on the United States Capitol and American democracy. Community activist group, La Unión del Pueblo Entero, LUPE, sounded off, mobilizing a petition to cancel Trump's visit. Border communities rightly see his trip as an immediate threat to community safety and security, LUPE's Facebook post stated. Sign our petition. LoopNet.org/cancel. President Trump will reportedly make a trip to the Rio Grande Valley this Tuesday. Posted by La Unión del Pueblo Entero, LUPE on Sunday, January 10, 2021. What is most concerning is that after a deadly insurrection at the U.S. Capitol, Trump decides to make an optics visit that has Texans rightfully concerned, according to University of Houston political science professor Brandon Rottinghouse. It's a serious worry. I don't think we aren't going to see the same kind of organized violence that we saw in Washington, D.C., Rottinghouse told Cron. I think the violence we're likely to see will pop up in all sorts of places that weren't expected, and that's the real danger in the future. Rottinghouse said that as long as Trump remains in the presidency, he has the potential to continue to fuel false claims of winning the presidential election. He's still president. He can still make these unsubstantiated claims which could potentially lead to violent outbreaks from his supporters, Rottinghouse said. That threat is still very real as long as he is the president. During the Trump administration, taxpayers spent $12.7 billion on the border wall.